Hello again, everyone. This is Dark Souls. I am Lunaris, and I just went and upgraded the sword of Astora. I bought the Twinkling Titanite, and I upgraded it just to see how it would match up against my scythe, and it's not super great. I just wasted about 70,000 souls doing that, but that's okay. The important part is that we have the Lordvessel, and actually, before I warp out of here, before I leave, I'm going to see how much these souls give me. 5,000, not bad. 10,000 more, not bad. And I'm not going to do anything with these boss souls, so I'm just going to burn them. And though it's not 70,000 souls, we'll use it to level up. Get my endurance up one, and get that up one. That's fine, because we're going to start working on vitality anyway. I mean, it's a big waste of souls, but whatever. That's fine. And we will warp. Let's see. Oh, we can actually warp to the sunlight altar. That's nice. Let's just go back to Firelink Shrine. Because at this point, now that we have the Lordvessel, we need to go talk to Frampt, and he'll tell us what to do with it. Oh, Onion Buddy.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking, the gates, the old fortress, was that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate. This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Cool.
There you are. I'll be heading. There's nothing. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
I accidentally skipped through that trying to make that black box go away.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
He has a very positive attitude for someone that is cursed. Much like Solaire. And I really like... That's why I like those two characters the most. Like, I have a lot of sympathy for the cleric and her friends. We'll find out what happens to them here in a moment. But right now, or well, probably not in a moment, probably in a little bit. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to go first. I think I might make the trek down to New Londo Ruins and go through there simply to set up so that I can do a bit of a farming run. Because I need Titanite chunks to upgrade my weapons and things.
Heavens! You have done it! You have retrieved the Lordvessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Teleportation via eating. Cool.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lordvessel on the altar. Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lordvessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Okay, so he has given us our next mission. We have to go find all of those powerful souls, which had been sealed off by the power of the Lordvessel. Those yellow barriers. We could have gone to see each of those yellow barriers had we been able to make it that far earlier, but we would not have been able to progress forward without having the Lordvessel in place. So, let's see if our onion friend has anything to say.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up. No, what?
Nope. So I think... trying to think of what I can do. I think what I will do is I will go ahead and attempt to make some progress into New Londo. I don't really have to go here first, but like I said, I would prefer to because I can find a Blacksmith Ember down here that will allow me to ascend my weapon to plus 15, and which is the highest ascension for a standard weapon, and that would be really, really good to have. And I can also farm, once I get to a certain point, I'll be able to farm Titanite chunks and Titanite slabs, which will enable me to do that, and it will also enable me to get my armor to plus 10, which is the highest level of ascension for armor, which will be really, really good in the time to come. It's also good in that doing so will net me a lot of souls. And there's somebody new down here. And it is our very sad friend. Our crestfallen friend has gone hollow. Oh wow, he's no joke. Nice. That's fine. We should be okay. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. He was indeed no joke. Okay. I think I busted that open before and got the item out of it, but I don't... Oh, no, I had not. Let's go ahead and put that in our inventory. I only have a few of them. So the transient curse is going to be important in this next area because that is what will allow us to combat ghosts, and there are ghosts down here to combat. And I think more to the point, before I do that, I'm going to go rest at the Firelink Shrine bonfire. But before I do that, there's a guy down here that we've not met yet. He is the magical blacksmith. And he is really kind of out of the way. If I didn't know he was here, I probably would have never thought to check.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, but look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim. What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about? Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
So he can forge us magic weapons, should we desire magic weapons. As for right now, I don't need them. I'm just going to run back up to this bonfire and get some more Estus flasks. And we are back. I went ahead and decided to cut out the travel time to and from because it was a lot of idle chatter. And as soon as I get back down here, we'll get started and go through the new Londo Ruins. Let's go ahead and take everything else off the status bar here, or off the quick select bar. The status bar. And as soon as we cross this threshold, there will be ghosts. So we're gonna... There's one right there. Since we're cursed, we have a transient curse, they call it. Since we have that, we are free to fight the ghosters. Alright, this is a little tricky. I should be okay, but it is quite dangerous. Oh. Yeah, that's why that was dumb. I'll pick up my souls after I've dealt with the bullshit. Alright, so we got the Firekeeper soul. Why is the camera auto-correcting? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Ugh. What's even worse, that those things didn't drop any more transient curses. 2 transient curses is not going to be quite enough to get through this first area. I'm hoping that they drop some more for me. They normally drop them in 1s or 2s. Now we get into the bullshit. I'm just going to keep it on the transient curse item so that I know when it runs out. It lasts about 65 or 70 seconds. The parrying dagger is kind of cool, but not really what I'm here for. Yeah, this area is just kind of... It's not too bad. Like, it gets much better once you can open up the... I don't want to call it a shortcut, because it's not really a shortcut, but... No. Alright, we got 2 more transient curses. That's good. Okay. I don't remember where that ladder goes. I know it's important for something. I don't remember what, though. I just know that I believe this is the direction I want to go. Pretty sure. Sorry, that was kind of hairy. There are lots of bullshit in the ghost house. It must last for a longer time than I anticipated, but that's fine. Green Titanite shard. That's kind of an odd placement for a green Titanite shard, but I suppose it's because you have a wizard friend. Hiding in the wall. You have the blacksmith guy who can forge you magic weapons, but in order to forge magic weapons you have to have the green Titanite shards. Transient curse faded off. I don't want to fight her over open air, so I'm going to let her chase me. Or it might be a him. I think those are males, actually. the only ghosts that are specifically female are the ones holding the babies. And we can jump off here. Have to be careful, because down in one of those windows there is the center of what they call Ghost House. The speedrunning community calls it Ghost House. Whoop, don't want to do that. And they call it that with good reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and eat through these guys like. Because they are bad news. Okay. We're going to climb up the ladder. And this is where we want it to be. This will open up sort of a shortcut, but also the second part of this, the second area in this level, which is where I'm going to get that ember that I was talking about. So yeah, and we will talk to this man in the sealer's robes. He must be one of the ancient sealers who flooded this place. He must be the only one that stayed. But we will talk to him next time in Dark Souls. So, I am Lunaris. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.